As I did one on Facebook, and we bring it over to YouTube. These did really well yesterday. We had 150 people watching at one point. So we're going to see what we can get today. But again, doing my fasted cardio in my 50-pound weight vest. Again, chest looking on point today. Right? Looking thick, solid, tight. And yeah, let's see who all we can get in here. Hopefully we get the sort of turnout we got yesterday. That was phenomenal. I think that one already got like a couple thousand views. But yeah, we had a bunch of people in. So using my other phone, that my main phone was cutting out a little, so I switched up to my backup phone. The one is slightly newer, actually. The one I used to film my my vlogs with. So it seems like it's doing a little bit better. It's getting a stronger connection. It might be better pixels. I don't know. So again, doing the fasted cardio. So we're just going to run with it. You guys get me unfiltered in here. If people notice that, I don't put up with any nonsense. You don't get a filter from me because my heart rate's up. I'm working. I'm not going to be filtered or have tolerance for anything. You guys got to kind of just get me raw and uncut, right? Very raw and uncut. But let's see if we can get the sort of turnout we had yesterday. So far, I only got one person watching. Yesterday, we had like 30 by the time we were 2 minutes in. Okay. But I guess a lot of this comes down to, again, the discussion of consistency, right? Do cardio every single day these days. I do it fasted. This is one of the tools I'm using to get leaner. You know, people are like, man, you're getting leaner and leaner and you're still keeping your strength and muscle. Well, I do all my training fasted, and then I started working, a couple months ago, all the fasted cardio in. And it's been largely a game changer. If you guys watching could give me some likes, that would be appreciated. All right. But these last few days, these have gone really well. I'm hoping we can kind of continue that trend and people will really chime in because we've been lively. And you guys, again, you're getting me unfiltered because I just don't have a filter when I'm up here actually working, breathing hard. Again, we got the vest on. For anyone who's curious, if it's real plates, you can hear the metal in there. Like it's legit. So I'm in a 50-pound vest, and it would make sense. I'm getting leaner and leaner. I'm obviously doing something, and it's not trend, and it's not planned. I've had so many people who want me to bring back gear chats, but I don't know that I want to do that. I'll think about it. One of my clients told me you should really bring back the whole spotting a fake natty, start calling people out on that. We might want to do that, right? I want to do that. Like, who's the only real natty in YouTube fitness, though? What, Scott Herman, maybe? You know, that's probably it. Is there anybody else who actually really is? I mean, realistically, I don't know. All right. Man, I should almost do that, right? Oh, Johnny says, why do you look like a melted ice cream? Why does your mom look like melted ice cream, motherfucker? All right. Next, what else we got? Let's get the next question. Kapow! We got rid of his goofball, hater, clown ass. All right. What else we got? We got somebody else who has a real question. Why do you look like American Candyman? Yeah. Ask your mama. All right. Let's see. We got any real comments, any real questions? Yesterday was lively. We had 150 people in here. This is a little similar time frame. Am I here later? I don't know. We had a lot though. Just like 20 people. All right. Come on, guys. Give me some topics. Give me some real questions. Otherwise, I'm just gonna ramble at you while I walk out of breath in this vest. I've maintained a pretty good pace though. Like we're moving along nice and well. Uh, Pretty far into this. Looking lean, bloach. Bruce Johnson, you gonna call me bloach. And kapow! Another cloud removed. Another cloud from Cloud Town. That's the best you guys got. Could you guys just throw insults? You know, I mean, that's the crazy thing. Like, all these people just come in and post insults when they really have someone who just does all you guys free information, documents elite lists, gives you guys free advice. And y'all still just want to be haters and make up silly nonsense, not based on anything but y'all's own delusions. What's your opinion on guys promoting daily injections and stuff? Why? Whiteless. There is absolutely no reason to think those sort of injection frequencies have any benefit. That has been debunked over and over by endocrinologists. So I think they're talking nonsense. Blaha, how old are you now? I turn 48 next month. I'm 47 right now, looking like this. Again, you can't claim, oh, there's some Photoshop or any nonsense, right? Because here I am, right here in the sunlight, live on my phone on YouTube's normal streaming software. All right, guys say that it helps with stable, but how could it? When studies on SIP and endocrinologists show that SIP stays stable at 14 days on blood work, how could daily actually improve that? Literally 14 days is stable. That's a myth that it isn't. Thoughts? Well, if you believe that weird French anime freak with a fake French accent on anything at all, I don't know what to tell you. All right. So, yesterday we had a lot of great questions. We had 150 people watching. I don't know what's up with today. We got 14. I've got one person, two people with real questions, and three trolls. Actually, I'm not going to say that word. I've blocked that word. Uh, Raymond, do you ever incorporate refeed days with higher carbs at the minute? Or are you keeping low carb? I don't do refeeds. I don't have done a cheat day in 8 months. That's how I'm staying getting this lean. I don't eat low calories, though. Keep that in mind. I don't eat like 2,500 calories or some goofball low number. I don't go under like 3,000, 3,500 ever. I might this week just to peel down a little bit. So since I don't do low calories, why would we need to refeed? Also, the whole glycogen depletion from low carbs has been debunked in the research. You do know that, right? That's not a real thing. Your glycogen stores, once you're used to lower carbs, don't get depleted from lifting. So keep that in mind. That again, that is not real science. The reason you drop water on low carbs has to do with electrolyte excretion and shifts in your aldosterone. You do not lose muscle glycogen enough to drop like multiple pounds. You might drop a couple ounces. So when you're looking at it from that perspective, mind, keep that in mind. So all you're doing with the refeed, if your calories are somewhat high there, the only thing you're probably doing is restoring electrolyte balance and putting some extra sodium and potassium back into your tissue because of the shift in aldosterone. Right? Lightless that and they no longer need an AI when injecting data. No, that doesn't shift. You shouldn't need an AI anyways if you know what you're doing. Right? You're talking about guys on test and primo needing an AI. Well, they need to figure out their stack a little bit better. You shouldn't need an AI on test primo. I've seen guys with no AI on blood work by running primo too high on a gram of test once. What are these people talking about? So again, I'm going to say if you need to run a bunch of AIs, maybe you don't know what you're doing. Just throwing it out there. With the injection frequency, there is no science, there's no hypothesis to support that. There isn't. It doesn't even make sense biologically, unless you really think that the levels are unstable. But again, that's been completely debunked by actual endocrinologists, doctors who prescribe these things and do blood work. All right, what else we got, guys? You should give me a donation for giving you those answers. Drop me a super chat because you just got some good, solid information. All right. Okay, but here, well, now we're getting into some good questions, though. We got into some in-depth stuff. Yeah. Yeah, that always blows my mind. Dude's talking about needing an AI with test and primo. Get your ratios right. That resolves it. And you're not getting AI side effects and loss of IGF-1. You're just making pure gains. Not that I would ever do anything like that. Hey, Jason, is BPC 158 effective in reducing? It's not going to reduce inflammation. BPC is a somewhat experimental peptide that can help potentially with healing. But quite frankly, with the cost of growth these days, I don't know why anybody messes with any of those peptides. We live in a different era. Like if anyone really needs peptides for various healing and any of that, um, I'm sorry, just the nature of the market and the way the Chinese have kicked out so much high quality, cheap stuff now into the market. Like there's zero need for any of these other peptides. I don't see why people even bother, to be honest. Um, but here's the other thing: why are you hurting? What's wrong with your nutrition and with your training, where you're so beat up that you need that, right? So, what's your recommendations for injecting once a week or once every 2 weeks? Why would you need to do anything different? All the data, all the research, all the best doctors have shown that that works fine. Uh, Ethan, there you are. It's you again. All right, bye. Okay, let's keep rolling. Yeah, like let's once a week is perfectly fine. The only reason people might do more is because they're using a lot of stuff and they don't feel like doing it all at once. That's really the only reason with longer esters. Okay, best exercise for boxers. There's no best exercise for anything. Why don't you get on a full proper training routine? Get on a good strength and conditioning program to carry over to your boxing. Get strong, get jacked. And then my next answer will be incline bench. Incline pressing in general is great for boxers. Get strong on the incline, it'll help. Jason, when will you make gear talk videos again? I got to think about it, dude. Right? I got to think about it. Mainly because I worry about repercussions with the tubes, honestly. But I think we're in a different world. It's like I chat with other people. One of my clients last night, and she was saying literally everybody at her gym, everybody's on stuff. Like up in Canada, she's like literally everybody, and they all use it for healing. And it's like, I don't know, this whole idea that anyone is even natural or bothered with it anymore. I, who's really hardcore and serious? I don't know, other than a small fringe community. Um, you should do current events. I think I'm definitely going to start doing current events again. I'll probably blow my channel back up with current events. You guys start sending me current events. Send them into my DMs on Instagram. Send them on Facebook. Start sending me current events, guys. You guys start sending them to me. I'll cover them. How's that sound? Right? Send me them current events. I'll cover them. I think that's reasonable. Hold on, I got to check something on my other phone. Give me a second here, guys. Oh no. Okay. All right. I got something I have to sort here shortly. Um, all right. I got to keep this walk going now. Okay. What's your knowledge when it comes to HCG and new meats running? I would never run HCG year round. Are you trying, unless you're trying to get your girl pregnant? Um, like if you are trying to currently father children, you can make a strong case for that. Um, but outside of that, why are you subjecting yourself to extra side effects just trying to boost your test back up, to reverse suppression? You're going to have higher estrogen, you're going to have higher everything from HCG. It's really an extra complexity and a pain in the ass. Why? Again, I get it if you are currently trying to turn fertility back on, but not everybody has fertility issues. Okay, so you need to be clear there. We need to be very, very clear. Not everybody who takes tests is going to have a fertility problem while they're on it. I know plenty of guys who father children just fine. It's usually the 19 NORs that are causing that stuff. So, like, if you want to drop your sperm count down, a little bit of DECA goes a long way if trying to not knock your girl up. New subscriber here. Thank you, Zia. Instead of having a shoulder day, what do you think of a push A and B days, one shoulder focus, one chest? I don't really like splitting stuff up that way anymore. Um, Lightless, that's too long. I'm looking to have kids in 5 years. My recent semen analysis, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I don't have time to read all that when I'm walking. You're not trying to father children this year. Like, do you have, Lightless, my simple question for the ACG. Do you have a woman right now who you want to get pregnant this year? If the answer is yes, you need to be on ACG year round. If you're wanting to wait till 2026 to get your girl pregnant, why are you messing with ACG right now? So what are you doing? You're going to spend a bunch of money and have a bunch of side effects and stuff that you have to balance to pull out, to make yourself have to pull out and use condoms or use birth control. That doesn't make a lot of sense to me. No, you start the HCG like 4 months before you're ready to start trying to have the kid. Are you going to watch the UFO congressional hearings if I have time? Maybe while I'm working. I always think that's fascinating when we see all that stuff go. Absolutely fascinating. Hey, Sir Jason, what are your thoughts on neck training? Like the neck training I do every Wednesday? Wednesdays, I do neck training in my vlogs. You'll see it tomorrow. I like neck extensions. I don't like working the other parts of the neck. I think that can contribute to sleep apnea. But I think just the neck extensions or neck bridges to build the extensors is a good idea. I think it can help with headaches. It can help with whiplash. It can help with concussions for fighters. So I think it can be a pretty good idea. Hey, Josh, I wanted to finish this up. And here in a second, I have a semi-emergency message I got sent. Like nothing I can do about it, just someone I care about having a rough time. Um, so I'm going to have to get off here in a minute. But I'm going to try to run this just a few minutes longer though. But yeah, Josh, are you donating your regular $1.99 today? You're working your way up to that $10 mark. Man, this phone, I'm using my second phone today. So it's like, this is the one I record on. I was hoping it would do better. It is, it's given a little better connection out here. But like, this is my main. I run my two phones. You gotta have your backup phone. Your opinion, what's the max amount of tests someone should run that's not a bodybuilder? Probably 500 tops. I would never say that anyone who's not competing, I just can't see a need for anything over 500. Um, man, I almost should talk about some of that. What do you guys think that I do? I mean, look at how I look right now. I have a 27 fat-free mass index, about to turn 48. What do you guys think I actually do? That would be the real question. What do you think I actually do? Am I full natty? What do I run? What's my stack? Man, you should do drama. No, I'm gonna start doing current events. You guys need to send me current event stuff. I'll start covering it. But um, yeah, probably gonna kick out of some groups for talking about gear in here. There's some groups I'm on. You can be like, oh, if you're running gear, you should gonna kick you out now. Oh well, it happens. But I'm not promoting gear use. I'm just answering people's honest questions. I'm not telling anybody to do anything. I'm just answering questions, opinion, medically, scientifically. Starting beef with YouTubers again and your channel, I know it would. I got to find people who are worth starting beef with, though. Like people who actually deserve it. Josh, you're so silly with that. But that's okay, man. I appreciate the donations anyways. They add up. Money's money. Can we get a teddy bear? Dude, I'm in my weight vest. I can't teddy bounce. I got a weight vest pulling my chest down. This is a 50-pound vest. I'll give you one in the live tonight. I'll probably do a longer live. Okay. All right. But I probably do need to shut this one down. I have something I need to attend to. I got a message that's semi-important. So I love all you guys and gals. I'm going to go ahead and shut this down, though.